Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 17 Week 6 Game Day. We are here for a Big Ten Classic. We've got number 3 Nebraska on stream for the first time in quite a while since their days of being in the national championship. And number 13 Illinois, incredible season so far for Coach Cam, a rising star in the SFA. Should be a really fun game. We're coming off of a wacko week. We've had a little bit of everything. Stream upsets, sim upsets, blue square shenanigans, overtime ridiculousness. So we'll see what Game Day can deliver. But this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You do not need the game to participate. You can jump in, claim a team, and build them up through recruiting and various other things just by participating in the community. To be a national champion, you can, and where I'll send you a real-life national championship trophy and some merch from your school. So always a really fun time. But yeah, very interesting matchup as we take a look at the matchup history. These two teams have never faced in the last 10 years. Season 7, first time on NCAA 14 is when they faced, and Nebraska absolutely gave them an ass whooping, 49-3. So we'll see what happens in the second matchup here. Nebraska was the home team the first time. Illinois will be the home team this time. But as always, folks, check out our friends over at Home Field Apparel. You can use code SFA for 15% off. And just a reminder, March Madness is coming, one of the biggest times of the year in the SFA. If you win our March Madness pool, you get 90 overall freshmen at any position you want but quarterback. So make sure you're paying attention to college football or college basketball. Home Field does so many crazy drops for March Madness every year. So just watch out for that. They just dropped Villanova and Gonzaga stuff. So awesome brand. We need to know what Zach used his gift card on. But enough of that. As always, we're going to go through both rosters in full. We'll watch the game in its entirety. And, yeah, let's have a day. Let's have a good game day. Jackson Arroyo coming back from Minnesota. Lost his starting job out there. 86 overall. He is the quarterback, 90 speed. And then the quarterback last year, Vondale Bronco, former 5-star, converted to running back. He is now there full-time, 96 speed. Speed galore for Derek White as well. So very interesting. Fullback Kevin Stevens. Wide receiver Bobby Williams, the only receiver left from this core that made it to the Natty. Justin Broussard, he's their next guy up with Robert Henderson, Bernard Douglas. At tight end, you got Uncle Boozer, Ethan Merritt, 2 SFA players there. Offensive line, one of the best offensive linemen in history. Pat Malaholo, he always makes Team of the Year, so watch out for him. Regis Willingham, the 3rd SFA guy. In the middle, you've got Clarence Simmons. Right guard, Thomas Scott and Keith Lewis. A little bit worse of an offensive line than we're used to seeing from Zach. On defense, Maxidro Sue, transfer from Arkansas State, former Team of the Year guy. On the other side, Jeremy Long, long-time defensive end for them. Ping Mayorga, former Buffalo transfer. And then they also got Steve Jenkins. And at linebacker, Dustin Nunez, Jakeem Bobo, the longtime SFA starter. Nikita Sokolov out for the year, so it will be Tim Cream, the SFA IGR. And at right side outside linebacker, Jacob Phillips. He's made some splash plays for them as well. And then out wide, Jesse Hamilton, the freshman corner. Jarrett Holmes, senior. John Griffin, the senior. And Aaron Smith, a freshman. And out back, you got Chad Pope, what a name, and Tubby Page, the SFA player. And their kicker, Dustin Mathis, longtime guy as well. And so now we'll take a look at Illinois. Definitely a different looking team from the days of Flame when they were good. Scotty Bean, the SFA player, the reject, Scotty Bean, 80 overall. Running back, SFA player, Arlo McKeever. Wide receiver, Justin Carter, Matt Osborne, SFA player, Nigel Cunningham in the slot, and Jeremy Lloyd. At tight end, Casey Sanders. Offensive line looks like this. They got Gunter Tall, the SFA guy, here at center, Jermaine Hall, and then Mike Jackson. On defense, Satchel DeJoki, transfer guy from Southern Miss. On the other side, Quan Gillard, the SFA freshman. In the middle, Amir Sampson and James Brunner. Ross Sandstorm, the SFA player at linebacker. You also got John Henry Mustard, the SFA player as well at linebacker. And Tate McKinney. At corner, Wesley Parham, Joseph Davis, and Chris Scales. And out back, Ronald Caldwell and Neelan Mack, the SFA player. So a lot of SFA players here for Illinois. That's why they're probably pretty good this year. E.J. House, 81 overall. So final game of Week 6. Reaching about that halfway point of the season. So final game. So Cam, let me know what jerseys you want. Zach, let me know what you want. Actually, I know he already submitted them. So let me see. He wants all blue. So Cam wants his all blue. Guess you have to go black. Doesn't make any sense. Can't get blue socks in these streets. That's nasty. Alright. And then the black shirts, as always. Well, no, the black shirts have an away jersey. So I think he'll be okay. So all blue, here we go. Nope, gonna get the prediction going right now. So final chance to make Bobanos here. So Nebraska on the road is a 9-point favorite. A little bit disrespectful, but if you look at the in-game ratings, you can kind of see why. And just so you know, spreads are not just made by overall discrepancy. That just happens to be what it is in this matchup. But that's not what it normally is. So we'll put 2 minutes on the clock here. Nebraska -9. We haven't had a close game day in a couple of weeks, so maybe we can get a close game here. I got to get my thumbnail and everything. But number 3, Nebraska. Number 1 and number 2 already won this week. So probably not really much of a chance of moving up for Nebraska. Definitely some chances to move up if you're Illinois. This would be a signature win for Coach Cam, who's had one heck of a career already. So, pretty evenly matched team here, Nebraska, Illinois. Remember, VODs will be available later on tonight. Highlights from this game available tomorrow, and then we'll also do recruiting tonight as well. Thing I'm most excited to see, Zach, is Vondale Bronco. If he can live up to Cale McCarr, Gus McFeeters-esque live running back, then we're in for a great run for Nebraska. They instantly become a natty favorite, in my opinion. Because Cale McCarr, man, took a Colorado team to the playoff, almost beat Ohio State. So a live running back that just breaks off at least a 150-yard run a day every time we watch him is incredible. Only guy currently that's even close to that is Travion Burner at Florida State. Anytime we watch Florida State live, he looks for a house call. But he's definitely not as explosive, like out of the gate, where it seems like every run is like one tackle away. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm not playing. Thought I was on BearCave for a second. All right, let's get it done. The number 1 scoring offense in the country. What could go wrong? So I'm going to skip all the starting stuff. No weather today. That's nice. We'll see these offenses unleashed. I'm going to skip all this, though. I don't want to lose my UI. All right. Nebraska, Illinois. This game's been hyped for quite a few weeks. Very excited to see it come on in. Nebraska will start with the rock. Last season was a down year for the Cornhuskers. We didn't see too much of them. Remember, they have spent the vast majority of their time in the SFA in the Big 12, as they, what I believe they should be, but they're back in the Big 10 this year. Jackson Arroyo is back home, but Vondale Bronco, number 8 in the backfield. The Dreads, watch out for him. They'll start out with a pass from Jackson. He floats it out, and that's a big play to start the game. They hit Uncle Boozer, the transfer from Western Michigan. Former San Diego State guy as well. Reviving his career here with the Corn. Makes an instant impact. Things you love to see. 4 wide again. See if this Illinois defense, littered with SFA players, can make some plays today. Arroyo again, 4-man rush, has time, yams it deep, oh, and a hospital ball, and they're unable to hang on. Nealon Mack knocks it loose. The SFA freshman. 2nd and 10 now, they are going goal line. We'll see the handoff for Vondale, first handoff of the season. His problem last year as the 5-star quarterback, kind of in the shadow of Bryce Beers, he just had some turnover issues, picks, and fumbles. So 3rd and 7 here early. Arroyo has some time, yams it deep down the seam. Uncle Boozer brings it in. Uncle Boozer, is he back? Uncle Boozer, the precursor to bourbon boozing. The old head making a comeback? 2 catches already. They're inside the 20. 1st and 10, handoff to Vondale up the gut, and he gets himself 6 yards. See if Illinois can stop him for a field goal. That'd do wonders for their confidence. Full house situation here. Interesting. Arroyo over the middle. Hits his man on the slant. He stays on his feet. It's redshirt senior Bobby Williams. What an opening possession. 1st and goal for the Corn. The handoff. It's Vondale Bronco. Touchdown, Nebraska. An emphatic opening possession. All right, so now we'll see Scotty Bean. They're playing from behind already. One decent play on the defensive side with the deflection. So, first impressions, Jackson Arroyo looks good. So here's the return for Illinois. They're going to get back to the 23. That's Nigel Cunningham, the SFA player. Scotty Bean, a lot of hype, a lot of suspect after a 4th quarter interception a couple of weeks ago. But they're undefeated. He has them playing well. He takes off first play. There goes Bean. He has some room. Oh, baby, the Bean up to midfield. He's still trucking. 34 on the first play for Scotty Bean. Way to silence the haters. All right, so one play, they're already across the 50. Handoff to Arlo McKeever. He missed some time with an injury in game last week, but didn't miss any time. Chad Pope on the tackle. Surprised he didn't go to Notre Dame with that type of a name. Couple of tight ends on the field now, and McKeever met right in the middle. And that is longtime linebacker Jakeem Bobo on the play. Still a lot of players on this team that were on that Nebraska Dream roster that made the Natty. Nebraska's been to the national championship twice, and they've lost both. 3rd and 11, empty set for Bean. He has time. He has to take off, though, and down he goes. Jeremy Long. So here comes the punt unit. They couldn't capitalize on the long run by Bean. They'll bring a blitz, and they don't get to him. All right, so can the defense come up with something this time for Illinois? Two undefeated teams. Very important game in the Big Ten. Jackson Arroyo back. Handoff Vondale. There he goes. Breaks 1 and gets 11. Vondale Bronco, definitely the X factor on this team. If they come out Wildcat, he might throw it, and he might throw it well. Man in motion now. Handoff again to Vondale. He hurdles. He stays on his feet. There goes Vondale Bronco, baby! Unbelievable! Touchdown, Corn! Vondale Bronco has arrived. Look at the hurdle. Breaks a tackle midair. He's doing tricks on it. And then he holds the extra point. What a humble citizen of the Corn. A student of the game. Remember, Vondale is also the backup running back. And it looks like he's on the kicking unit. Yeah, there he is. He's in on the... Or no, that's number 21. I guess that's Tubby Page. Sorry, I got my dreads mixed up. Thought for sure that was Vondale on the kick team. All right, here we go. Quick 14-0, but we've seen Nebraska blow leads before. If you remember the 27-point lead they blew in 5 minutes to Coastal Carolina. Scotty Bean gets 10. Yeah, Bronco is holding the extra point. All right, what can Bean do? Four wide, already kind of the wind taken out of their sails a little bit, but they just got to stick to the offense. Get a nice modest 5. Keep chopping away. The Corn will fall. At their own 40, trips right. Cunningham in the slot. 3-man rush. Bean takes off immediately, and he slips! That's going to be a 10-yard sack. They'll give it to Maxidro Sue, the team of the year lineman coming over from Arkansas State. So 3rd and 1,000,000. Trips left. Scotty Bean has all the time in the world. The running QB contained. He yams it deep down the left side to absolutely nobody. So his first pass that left his hand was a complete duck. Not a great start for the Fighting Illini. Might as well call them the Limpin' Illini, the way they started this. We got a fumble on the return. Picked up. So here comes Nebraska for their second chance. Zach Ball proven to be lethal here early. And Zach, I've seen enough. Vondale Bronco is the truth. Potentially the best running back of all time with that run. Handoff again. Trucks a safety. He gets 7. How on earth did you have this man as a quarterback for a year? 2 tight ends on the field. Jackson Arroyo under center. Transferred here just to be a handoff merchant. Vondale, he pushes, showing off the power. He gets the first. Already over 100 yards in the first quarter, on pace for 404. Motioning Uncle Boozer out to the slot. They'll hand it off to Bronco. He stiffies a man, and he gets himself. He's still on his feet! Oh, it's Vondale's world! We're just living in it! 16 for Bronco. Oh, baby. Poor Cam. The bullying has to stop. All right, 4 wide here for Nebraska. Mondale again, and this time they make a play in the backfield. Leonard Edwards. So it looks like Rick's simulations were accounting for Vondale Bronco's true talent. You see 87 on paper, but in-game, my God. Another handoff to Vondale, another big hole. He's going to push, and he'll get 8. So 3rd and 2, chance for Illinois. Can they get off the field? 1 for 1 already. Trips right. Jackson Arroyo, free blitzer, first down. Justin Broussard brings it in. 4 for 5 start for Jackson Arroyo. Incredible start here for Nebraska in the first quarter. Inside the 30. We'll run some shovel. It's Arroyo, and he decides to just eat it for a 2-yard gain. Was about to get hairy there if he attempted a flip. 2nd and 8 now. Illinois trying to settle in 4 wide. They flip the play. And that's a free blitzer. Down he goes. Leonard Edwards. Nice play from Illinois, getting him behind the sticks now. Oh no, is that an injury? Jackson Arroyo goes down, so Vondale has to be the quarterback. Unless, no, wait, the backup, who is this? Who is the backup? He yams it deep and double coverage. It's, what the heck? Mike Tillman is the backup. Thought it was going to be Vondale Bronco, but it's Mike Tillman. They'll attempt a 50-yarder here, and no good! So Illinois catches a break of epic proportions. So what could have been a 3-score game now is 2 scores. We don't know how long it's going to be without Jackson Arroyo. What a sequence. Quick option. Bean gets smothered. Maxidro Sue, already have yourself a game. Normally you get a breakfast burrito smothered in beans. This time they smothered Bean in burrito. Terrible joke. 2nd and 14, the mid-screen, and oh my God, Tubby Page! Tubby Page just committed a murder. Third and 14 now. It has not been a good day here for Illinois so far. Empty set for Bean. 4-man rush. And he's sacked immediately. Jacob Phillips off the edge, the outside linebacker. So the momentum they gained off a missed field goal and an injury immediately goes to 4th and 19. So what a first quarter that was. 14-0 is the score. Vondale Bronco, have yourself a quarter. So we'll see Nebraska now. See if Jackson Arroyo makes it back onto the field. We haven't seen an injury update quite yet. They will return this one, and they'll push forward and start at the 46. Okay, so Arroyo is back. We never got an injury update. So he only missed one play. Stands in, dumps that off to Bronco, who breaks a tackle, and he gets himself 6. So 2nd and 4 now. Attacking the 40. Trying to make this a 3-score game. Trying to impose their will on the Illini. Hand off, Bronco spins off a man and gets a first down. Fresh set of downs now at the 35. Quick option, Jackson flips it out to Bronco, and he can't break the tackle. They will lose yardage. My God, this guy already has 129 yards. What a start for Bronco. 2nd and 12. Little play action fake with no receivers. You love to see that. Jackson Arroyo just throws it away. What kind of mind tricks are they playing? Not one receiver went out for a pass except for the little dump off. What in the world? So 3rd and 12. Arroyo rolls right. Yams deep. Caught on the comeback, Bobby Williams. Too much time. Bobby Williams gets the separation. So inside the 20. Buffalo, 1st and 10. It's Arroyo. To the end zone, way over. Oh, he hit the upright. Remember that play we saw where it was caught off the upright and they didn't count it? Empty set now. Oh, quick blitzer, and he finds Uncle Boozer for 5. So 14-0. 3rd down. To the corner, that's a first, could be a tutty, it is! Ethan Merritt, the SFA player, gets in. As Nebraska is rolling. But remember, folks, Nebraska holds the biggest blown lead of all time. And it was a very similar game to this, just pure domination for 3.5 quarters. All right, can Illinois get anything going? 21-0. Plenty of time left in the game. Delayed give here to Arlo, and he gets a modest 7 out of it. They've been moving the ball all right on the ground, but they got to stop the negative plays. They don't have one completed pass, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't think Scotty Bean has completed a pass yet. I might be wrong. But there's another nice give. So 1st and 10. Can they do it again? 4 wide. Bean gets a completion there. Nigel Cunningham, the SFA player, gets 6. That's his first catch. No, that's Scotty Bean's second. His first one was a mid-screen for 0 yards. My bad. 2 of 3 for 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now. They'll run it again. And a big hole for McKeever. 1st down. All right, you love to see that. Come on, Illinois. Fight. First and 10. They run it. There goes Bean. And he'll get 7 out of it. All right. Bean has been their best offense on the ground. I tell you, I don't really like the tramp stamp Fighting Illini on these jerseys, but take it where you can get it, I guess. And Bean gets a nice 1st down. They're inside the 35. Here comes Illinois. Plenty of time. You can punch it home. You get ball after half as well. Trips left. Hand off here to McKeever. Another clean hole, and he gets 7. Yeah, the problem is for Bean is that there's just no time to throw. So he has to try and escape like every time. So trips left. Only a 3-man rush. Hits his man over the middle, and they will not give him the 1st. So a big 3rd down upcoming. They're going to hurry it up. They must have seen something they liked. In the pistol. Bean, the snap, the handoff. McKeever can't get there. Dustin Nunez on the stop. And they'll go for it. Love the aggression here from Illinois. See if it can work. Pistol yet again. Another handoff. And McKeever gets it with ease. Tubby Page brings him down. So 1st and 10, inside the 20. High praise from Coach Mike for Scotty Bean as he elects to not pass it and take the 8-yard hospital run. Yeah, Mike's definitely drooling over this gameplay right now from Scotty. This is a perfect Georgia Tech drive when you're down 21. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Arlo. He gets the 1st. Another kill shot by Tubby Page. Somebody shit in his cornflakes this morning. He's running around trying to end people. 1st and goal. Hand off to Arlo. And touchdown, Illinois! Look at the power from McKeever. Fighting is literally in the name, folks. Illinois is not going away. God, how many updates from Alabama, Arkansas? We don't care about the SEC up in the Big Ten country. ESPN trying to shove SEC down our throats here at the Big Ten. I love how it's Arroyo and rest of team is just Vondale Bronco. What a graphic. 1st and 10, goal line form. There goes Vondale. He'll spin for 6. He's up to 135 now. See if he can get 200 by halftime. He needs 65 yards. Back to the goal line form. Fullback dive. And he's still running. He'll get the 1st. Kevin Stevens. All right. Epic play call right there. Safety's coming down. They'll audible. From inside zone to inside zone. No, they'll throw it here. Blitz. Hits his man. That's Ethan Merritt. Breaks a tackle. Gets himself a first. What a play. The tight ends are dominating here for Nebraska. Both SFA players have multiple catches now. Under 2 minutes here for the Corn. Another blitz, another yam, it's intercepted! Jackson Arroyo gets picked off. They're going the other way. And a big chance now for Illinois is Joseph Davis was stalking the Corn. Folks, we might have a game. Illinois, if they can capitalize here, they get the ball after halftime, folks. Nebraska having PTSD from Grant Davis. He picked up by Joseph Davis, potentially a younger brother. Jeremy Lloyd with his first catch. Minute 30. And Arlo, he's getting confused here on which way to go. It was such a big hole, he thought he was going backwards. Oh no, McKeever. Might need to check him into concussion protocol after that one. And a timeout, just a comedy of errors here. So third down for Illinois. Can they capitalize? Trips right. Bean has time. He takes off. Down he goes. Another sack for Max Edrosu. So a 3-and-out after the interception. And a 29-yard punt. This is why you recruit an SFA punter, folks. My goodness. So, no harm, no foul here for Nebraska. Minute 11 seconds left. 2 timeouts, plenty of time. They'll hand it off to Bronco, probably their best form of offense. Bondale under 10 a carry now. Arroyo dumps that off. It was risky. Uncle Boozer catches it. Could have been a pick. It'll be 3rd and 6. They hurry it up. Arroyo, man in motion. Arroyo over the middle. It's caught by Bronco. And oh, a face mask. Will they call it? Yes, they do.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Bronco getting a nice whistle there as the freshman SFA player brought him down by pretty much the entire helmet. So across the 50 now. 36 seconds. Dumping it back off to Bronco. These guys are Bronco merchants. 33 seconds left. 1 timeout. Trips left. Arroyo over the middle. It's caught. First down, Bobby Williams. 28 seconds left. They're flirting. They got to spike it. We've seen a lot of ridiculousness with spikes lately, like they're wasting 10 seconds here. So 13-17 for Jackson Arroyo. 22 seconds. They have that timeout. 34 yards away. They're going empty. Arroyo has time. Yams it deep. Caught! Oh no! Touchdown Nebraska! Broussard got behind the defense. Zach Ball at its finest. 28-7, back to 3 scores. Illinois would have loved to keep that at 2. They got 17 seconds to play with. Can they add a field goal or something? Way too much time for Bean, Cam says. Ultimate supreme confidence that Scotty Bean can get it done. (28-7). Pistol form. 2 timeouts. Bean dumps that off. Breaks a tackle. All right, 6 seconds. You got 5 yards. They're not calling a timeout. They're going to hurry it up. Last play of the half if they can get it off. And they will not. Oh, dear. So at the break, folks, it's 28-7. Nebraska on top. An elite half of football here for the Corn. And how about Vondale Bronco? That hurdle. Oh, man. Not often we see running backs make plays like that. If he could get some, offensive linemen, that'd be great. But really the difference was them not capitalizing on the turnover and then giving up a touchdown. But as we look at the first half stats, I mean, you can tell clear as day where the issues are. It's the passing for Illinois. No time for Scotty Bean. He has to take off pretty much every play. We'll see if they can fix it in the second half. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. Exactly, Cryo. Now you're thinking like a true coper. So Illinois will get the ball first, though, here. Stiffy to Tubby, and they're inside the 20. So down 21. Rome's not built in a day, folks. You just got to put your head down and score on every possession and hope your defense can give you some help. Just no sacks as they start out 4 wide. And McKeever will go backwards. Not a great start. Aaron Smith, his first tackle on the day. Yeah, Cam, unfortunately, the trenches most of the time decide game day. 2nd and 11. Bean over the middle. It's a catch, and oh my goodness, another collision. These defenders are running at light speed. Just a massive hit from Chad Pope. Oh for 5 on 3rd down on the day. 3rd and 4 for Bean. 4-man rush. He has some time. Dumps that to his man. It's a catch. Nigel Cunningham hangs on to the toughie. 1st down, Fighting Illini. Hey, Scotty Bean, he's cooking. He's 7 of 8. 1st and 10 now. Dumps that short, another completion. 8 of 9. Looking great, Scotty Bean. 2nd and 6. They might need some big plays. And there he goes. He takes off. Oh, baby, Scotty Bean up the gut. He gets 19. Gain of 19. Gets him in plus territory as Tubby Page tried to kill him. Luckily, he somehow slightly got out of the way of that. All right. 5 wide now here for Scotty. He has some time, yams it over the middle, and it's caught. Justin Carter for 16. An excellent drive here to start the half. Bean. He takes off again. Breaks one, and he can't break another. Another sack. Yeah, do not. You're an undefeated team. I would advise against a massive playbook change just because you're getting throttled on game day by a better team. 4 wide, or 5 wide. 2nd and 16. Yamin, open. First down. Tubby Page saves the tutty. Scotty Bean, 10 of 11. How could you consider a playbook change when he is over 90% completion? First and 10 from the 11. Can they cut into this lead? Bean, 3-man rush. Over the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Matt Osborne hangs on! What a drive from Scotty Bean! And that drive was all on Scotty's arm. Sure, it was a bit of a floaty, but it got there and he hang on. That's all that matters. All right, that drive gave me some hope for Illinois. Now the defense has to come through. Here's the return for Nebraska, and they get them down at the 23. All right, up 2 scores. Just got to keep the train rolling. Run some clock, move the ball, maybe add a field goal, get it back to 3 scores. Jackson Arroyo, hand off to Vondale. He finds a hole, and he falls forward for 10. Clean split here between the run and the pass. Vondale again. Survives the big hit. Gets 7. 154 on the ground. No longer on pace for 404 yards, but that's all right. Jackson will throw it here over the middle. Hits his man. Bobby Williams gets 15. Illinois has got to find a way to get a stop now. Man in motion, it's Williams. He'll hand it off to him on the jet sweep. He gets some room. He gets the outside. There goes the corn. Broken tackle inside the 5. Bobby Williams. Oh my, what a run. So some are now saying that Vondale is a system running back. Hand off and touchdown, Nebraska. It's Vondale Bronco again. Bobby is a wide receiver. You are exactly right. So here comes Illinois back on the receiving. They had a nice drive, but the defense, of course, couldn't do anything. Oh, my. 3 wide. Can Illinois make it a game? Another nice pass. Justin Carter for 16. He's having a great second half. Nice little bunch set here. I like this formation. Scotty Bean, he just has to hang on. Lucky they didn't call that a fumble. The arm was going forward. Trips left. And he tries to escape, and they'll give it another sack to Max Adrosu, his 3rd on the day. So 3rd and 10 for Illinois. Can they keep the drive going? As time over the middle hits his man, got to make a beautiful play, and he can't. Tubby Page, so good at eliminating yards after catch. 4th down. Fake punt, please. Fake punt, please. Please, fake punt. Nope. So Nebraska will go back onto the field here. And a design QB draw for Jackson Arroyo, and he'll spin forward for a first. All right. This offense has been cooking with fire all day long. Can they keep it going, or will they keep it going? Keep the pedal to the metal here. Arroyo dumps that off, and big hit. Broussard gets 6. Hopefully Arroyo doesn't have any lingering issues with an injury. Don't want him taking unnecessary hits. About 12 minutes left in this game day. Will we see something special from Illinois? Arroyo over the middle. It's caught. Plenty of room, and that's a first. Robert Henderson, his first catch of the ball game. 17-21, a brilliant day for Jackson Arroyo in his homecoming. Back at Nebraska after 2 years in Minnesota. Dumps this one off to the fullback. Broken tackle. Broken tackle. Broken tackle. Oh, he finally get wide out of bounds. Greatest 2-yard catch you'll ever see. 2nd and 8. 2 tight ends on the field. Arroyo deep drop. Plenty of time. Floats it and caught. Bobby Williams again. So at the 40 here, just another dominant drive. Hand it off to Von Dale. There he goes. Breaks 1. He'll get 14. Four wide. Can Nebraska extend the lead? It's quick option. And it's a keeper for Arroyo. He almost faked everybody out. Welcome in Bob Toledo. Illinois getting embarrassed here on game day. But Scotty Bean has played better than Garrett Gamara. That is something you can brag about in the server. Yam into the corner, and that goes out of bounds. Five of 6 on the day on 3rd down. Arroyo, plenty of time, dumps it off to Bronco, and he'll be short. So field goal unit comes on out, 37 yards, to extend the lead even further. Kick it's up, and good for the Corn. A little bit hairy there on the kick. So 24-point lead, not quite 27, Nebraska. Can we get it to 27, though? That'd be hilarious. (38-14). Scotty Bean has been playing well, though. 3 tight ends out there. Hand off to Arlo, and just instantly in the backfield. Gets 1 out of it, but man, no room to run. A little over 10 minutes left in the game. Another handoff and another instant hit in the backfield. Just nothing doing Jakeem Bobo this time. 3rd and 11 now. Bean over the middle, hits his man, but will be way short of a first. So 4th down, they will punt it again, but Bean, he's 14-16. Very efficient day. All right, so Nebraska back on the offensive side, showing everybody in the nation that they are back to being a true national championship level threat. As there goes Vondale for 11. So as we reach the 4th quarter, it's pure domination here at Memorial. 38-14 for the Corn. Barring a second legendary comeback, Nebraska will go to 5-0. Two teams above them, Oregon and Minnesota. Vondale, he'll start this. He gets 8. He's threatening the 200-yard mark. Can Vondale find himself in the Heisman campaign? I can see it. And Vondale, he'll get 3. Tight end in motion now. Vondale gets another carry, and he's over 200 yards. What a day for Vondale Bronco. Inside 8 minutes now. Fullback dive, breaks 1, breaks another, and he goes backwards. Why is Scotty Bean out there celebrating? You see that in the cutscene? 3rd and 2. The handoff, the counter goes nowhere. The Jokey makes the play, and they will not go for it. All right, Illinois gets a stop. The comeback starts here. Seven minutes in a dream. Can Scotty Bean do the unthinkable? It's happened before to Nebraska. They're going to need some big plays to help them do it. 38-14. We'll start with a handoff to Arlo. Makes a move. He only gets 3. They're going to have to go hurry up the rest of the way if they have any chance here. It technically only is 3 scores. Via screen pass, Arlo catches it. He has some room, but he can't get the first or even out of bounds. So 3rd down. One for 8 on 3rd down. They'll hand off to Arlo. He pushes, and they'll give him the first. Another hesitation almost cost him the sticks. They'll hurry it up here. 6 minutes and some change. Bean has some time. He's going to yam it to the corner, and tipped away by Jesse Hamilton, the standout freshman. Doubling them up in yardage. 2nd and 10. Bean yams to the corner, caught by Justin Carter. He'll get 14. They'll hurry it up. They're near midfield now. Under 6 minutes. Bean yams it deep. Jump ball and tipped away by Jesse Hamilton. Instant pressure on the quick 3-step drop. I like that they're trying to push it downfield, though. 2nd and 10. Scotty has time. Floats to the corner again. Another catch. Jeremy Lloyd. When he gets time, these balls are beauties. They're inside the 40. Bean takes off this time and runs over a man. He'll get 5. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left. Clock is their biggest enemy here. Bean yams deep. Tipped, almost caught on the 3rd tip. We've seen it once today. 3rd and 5. Quick throw in the mid-screen, and they cannot get the first. 4th down, 5 minutes left. Game pretty much on the line now. Bean, 3-man rush, dumps it short. He has to make a play, and he gets the first. What a job by Jeremy Lloyd to extend it. They'll hurry it up now, 5 wide. Bean over the middle, wide open. Man, he has a path up the seam. Touchdown, Nigel Cunningham. Bang! The SFA big man found himself all alone. And they're going to go for 2. Try and get this down to 14. Or 16, I mean. Open. Caught! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Zach. Uh-oh, Zach. Uh-oh. Grant Davis is at the game, Zach. Keep that in mind. 38-22. 4 minutes left. The thing about it, though, is Illinois, they've got to create a free possession here. Fumble, onside kick, something, right? That's really the only way they can have a chance here. They got to get a stop as quickly as possible. Jackson Arroyo. Off his back foot, over the middle. It's risky business doing that. Luckily, it hits the turf. 2nd and 10. You can feel the air starting to get a bit thicker. They bring a blitz over the middle. Open man, first down, Nebraska. Justin Broussard has had some timely catches today. Regis Willingham just telling him to settle down. First and 10. Looks like they'll now run some clock. So it might be timeout time for Illinois. About 4 minutes left. They'll hand this off to Bronco. He gets a nice hole, and he will be short. They call him short on that. Probably not the best situation here for Illinois. Maybe they can push him backwards. Clock is going to continue to tick here. No way they snap this, right? No. So once again, they're going to make us wait. See when Illinois decides to start using the timeouts. Second and inches, man in motion. And Vondale gets the carry. Another big run from Vondale Bronco. And Nebraska putting this game on ice. Timeout time for Illinois. Motion again. Hand off to Bronco. He's brought down by the Dreads. They'll call their first timeout. Second and 8 now, just under 3 minutes. He was a quarterback, running back, athlete as a 5-star. Oh my God, what a run from Vondale! Hand off. This time they wrap him up. 240 yards. My God. Welcome to game day, Vondale. The keeper for Jackson. He breaks one. Oh, they needed the fumble there. They couldn't get it. It'll be 3rd and 9. Third and 9. Nebraska. The handoff. Broken tackle. Broken tackle. There goes Vondale. Touchdown, Nebraska. This game's over. Number 4. Oh, my goodness. Give this man the Heisman. Gee Willikers, folks. What a game. As Alabama beats Arkansas. Vondale putting together one of the better rushing performances in recent memory. Funny enough, this still doesn't even really touch the game that Micah Bernard had in the national championship. Almost 400 total yards, like 6 touchdowns or whatever it was. As they yam that over the middle. What a throw from Scotty Bean! Say what you want, but Scotty Bean refuses to quit. Yamming. Caught! Oh, it's incomplete. Wait a second, it's going to be a review. Did he get the toe in? The back toe? Oh, it's close. Did that foot come up?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
It's reversed. They'll give Illinois the catch. A beautiful throw. So across the 50 now. McKeever. Scotty Bean yams it deep and tipped away by Jerry Holmes. No separation on those throws. Third down for Illinois. Bean yams again and tipped away. Chad Pope. Fourth down now. Fourth and 3. Over the middle. Triple coverage. Tubby Page knocks it away. And that should do it, folks, from Memorial. Nebraska will go to 5-0, and Illinois putting up a fight here, but Vondel Bronco proving just to be a bit too much. Couple more kneel downs. We'll get out of here. We'll check out the stats. I'll post all the BearCave games. I'll take a break for dinner, and then we'll come back for recruiting later on tonight. And as we hit triple zeros, Nebraska has done it. They come into Memorial Stadium and get a massive Big Ten win for Coach Zach. They'll stay undefeated. And Vondel Bronco, 29 carries, 261 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He was unstoppable. What a performance for Nebraska, showing that once again, they are a national championship caliber team. And we will see you guys all next week. Thanks for watching. All right. So remember, VODs will be available later on tonight. Highlights from this game available tomorrow. We'll check out the stats, players of the game, before we get on out of here. For those of you guys betting on BearCave, this was a Nebraska cover at the -9 line. 62% of you guys went with that prediction. We'll pay that out right now. 21-point win for Nebraska. Looked hairy there for a second. There's a chance that would have been a no cover. Very fun game to watch, though. A lot of great plays. And honestly, the way Scotty Bean played in the second half was incredibly encouraging. I know I rag on Scotty Bean all the time, but he was balling. So Vondel, just pure domination. Scotty Bean goes 22 of 30, 208, 2 touchdowns, 73%. Run the ball, McKeever and Bean really couldn't do quite too much. I mean, they each had their moments. And then a lot of different guys got involved as well. Blocking, though, here's your problem. 5 total sacks. 2 guys over 10 tackles, 3 TFLs for Leonard Edwards. He was really good today. He had the only sack. The interception goes to Joseph Davis, the true freshman. He got a deflection as well. And for Nebraska, Arroyo goes 21 of 27, 242, 2 touchdowns, and the 1 interception. He did leave the game there in the first half, but 29 carries, 261, 9 yards a carry for Vondel Bronco. He should be in the Heisman conversation next week. And through the air, really was encouraged by the tight ends getting involved. Bobby Williams had a couple big plays as well. And on the defensive side, Tubby Page, 10 tackles. TFLs, Maxidro Sue was just on top of it today, 5 total sacks. No picks or turnovers for the defense, but they really didn't need them. So last thing we'll do before we get out of here is check on those players of the game. I already paid out Bob and Oz, Florida Man. So players of the game, Scotty Bean, Vondell Bronco, Leonard Williams, and Maxidrose Sue. 3 out of 4, not too shabby. So that is a Nebraska cover. And once again, just a reminder, I'm going to post BearCave games and then take about a 20-minute break to eat dinner, and then I'll be back for recruiting results. So thank you guys so much for watching. VOD's available later tonight. Highlights of this game tomorrow. And then it's going to be a game day for next Tuesday. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, Twitch subs, anything like that. Or just watching any videos on YouTube. It all is greatly helpful. And we will see you guys all on Tuesday. Peace.